Redbeard.
We get to start. Wow, cool cards. I kind of want Galactic Projection Orb. That's one of my favorite cards ever. Gorgon Zormu, better on curve, worse not on curve. But drafting Galactic Projection Orb is a lot of fun. So let's take that. Makes the draft really fun. Gets exciting to see, like, do I get something that helps my helps my end game goal here. It's nice with Protoss spells. Yeah, that's true. Protoss spells recasting are good if you get Colossuses. Let's go Void Ray here. It's early. Maybe we make these things work. Chrono Boost. Very good with Galactic Projection Orb. No downside 4-drop. Concierge is bad. Pelican Diver is also not great. Alright, I'll take Tidepool Pupil for an extra Galactic Projection Orb. Or an extra Protoss spell, or an extra anything, over a unplayable 2 and an even more unplayable 5. There are degrees of unplayability. 2 is probably better than the 5, although it's maybe close. Maybe you can high roll that card. Alright, it's all junk, but Card Grader at least kind of works. We can find Colossuses, Protoss spells, our Galactic Projection Orb. If we're holding our Galactic Projection Orb, maybe we find a Tsunami in our deck, something we want to specifically juice this up. Orb Draft from a favorite streamer. Hey, come on. Come on, you know you're my favorite chatter. You know you're the girl of my dreams. Hey there, cutie pie. You know you're the girl of my dreams. Photon Cannon. Unfortunately, Caricature Artist only draws minions, not spells, but I do want me a cannon. I'm going to take another Chrono Boost over just barely better than Bucket of Soldiers. I want a Warp Gate? Not really. Our Galactic Projection Orb really wants to prioritize spells, and we need some minions to supplement our massive amount of spells, hopefully. But the other cards stink, and maybe you get the... maybe we get 3 Colossuses, and we only end up with 1 Photon Cannon, and this gate is the only way we end up casting that card, maybe. These buckets, 2 bad cards and 1 good card. This one, maybe we got 3 bad ones. So this is sort of actually an interesting pick. I'm going to take Suspicious Alchemist, because it can help us find something we're missing, and it can help us find a Protoss spell. Photon Cannon for the Protoss spells. But Under the Sea is not bad. It could draw you Galactic Projection Orb, summon a 10, and then it's, you know, a 6 that you might not otherwise get. But I like the flexibility of the Alchemist to find something that the Orb may not be able to cast. Interesting. So we could take the Snow Flurry for the same purpose. Or we could take an Alchemist to try to be a little more targeted with what we find. We can choose what our deck doesn't have. That's kind of fun, but you do get to see 4 spells, so it's really hard not to get something that'll contribute to your orb. So maybe I just take that. Plus I don't give something to my opponent, because they're always cheating and watching my stream anyway. Or I just pick whatever, you know, they would pick. These are all bad. We got Steam Cleaner. Just good against Fires of Zinashari. I think I'll just take a Curator. It's a card that I could see doing something. I mean, maybe you tempo it on 3, you play a Chrono Burst, and then you're in a pretty good spot on 4. It's not really what I want. Oh, a Tsunami is great. Okay, so that's just really good with Galactic Projection Orb. Unsurprisingly, the other 2 cards, not playable. I'm taking more Chrono Boosts here. I don't want these. Man, I think Diver's better than Recruiter, but I just don't have 2s. You can't blame me. Saw something really expensive and I got excited. Maybe I take Naga Giant. I've got a 10 and an 8. I've got all these Chrono Boosts. The alternative is to take Go with the Flow, which is just a decent one to have in the pool. Yeah, I'm a Giant main. Come on. Discover's fun. Discover's nice. Cold Case or Life Sentence? Man, I'm a Cold Case main. I like Cold Case. Oh, I need Tide Pools, huh? I take the 2 that eats up a board slot. But I need 2s. Yeah, I'll take it. Jellyfish. Could be bad for me. Archmage is okay. Card draw? I've got a lot of card draw with the chrono boosts. My hand's gonna be full of kind of useless Protoss junk right now if I don't find the Colossus. Alright, let's take 1 jelly just to have it. Well, now this is interesting. Blasteroid to just kind of juice up our orb, or Artist to draw our Tsunami more consistently. That card is so good. We also have Cold Case, which, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take it. I wouldn't mind a Blasteroid. 3 Chalices and 4 Tide Pools. This kind of luck is unreal. That kind of luck is what we call a Tuesday afternoon for Dreads. I mean, he probably would have retired it, but come on. Alright, I'm gonna take the shield. We're 20 picks in, no Colossuses. These don't really do much if we don't find one, but maybe we will. Man, I want that Blasteroid, but maybe I can get a Colossus? Maybe. I'm gonna take Hidden Objects. It does give us a 3, even though you spend 1. It casts the original spell's mana cost. It counts for Galactic Projection Orb. So you spend 2 to discover an objection. Hidden Objects recasts a 3-cost objection. Right now we don't really have necessarily a 3-cost spell. Maybe one we don't really want to recast, potentially. Also, the other 2 cards suck, so... There's that. Yes! Okay. I don't know if it's that good in our deck right now, but I want it, so... okay, I'm gonna take Drink Server over Void Ray. It gives us potentially a 1-cost thing, but maybe a better 2 or a better 3. It's also just a 2-drop that gives us a little value. Alright, I'll take the 3 now. It's kind of a nice card. Alright, I just want Protoss spells. The 3-mana one that gives me more Protoss spells. And a Tide Pools, that's all. I gotta Burn Down. I really don't want Burn Down. I'll take the Dredge card and feel kind of bad about that, but whatever. Card draw. Card draw. Yeah, I think I'd rather just take a Diver. Let's take another Chrono Boost. You have enough reduction? Yeah, all I need is 1 Warp Gate. Still under the sea, still kind of doing something, right? Okay, I'm gonna actually take a look at Surflapod here. Good with Tsunami. Oh, it kind of is anti-synergy though. It's like even if it hits Tsunami, it's still kind of bad for us, right? Because, I mean, it's good, but then it doesn't go into the orb pool. But I actually just gotta refuse. I'll take this Initiate and feel really bad about that. And finally, we get a really bad pick here. Let's just take Hidden Objects. 100% guaranteed to be fun. Definitely not, but as long as we don't face too many Kerrigans too early or too many substantially, I guess we could pupil the thing, substantially superior Protoss decks and so on, which I'm sure we're going to face. I mean, that's just the reality of it here. What was the last deck? Did we make it to 4? I feel like we made it to 4. Nobody bet on 0 to 3, so let's just pick 4. And I don't have to check it. I got Photon Cannon 5 times for 15 damage 2 days ago. To your face? I feel like a bot in Arena this expansion feels clunky. I don't know what that means. You feel like you are a bot? Or you feel like you're playing against bots? Yeah, I'm just gonna jam this. Could have gone the Colossus Battle Cry though, maybe. But if I can start tempoing in a more meaningful way, that'd be cool. Someone predicted 4 to 6 wins on the last one. I'm assuming we went 4. Oh, that deck was really good. Yeah, that deck normally doesn't go 4, right? Wow.
For Artanis.
I guess I can use the location to bring one of these down, potentially. It's tough if he destroys the location. It's going to be really bad for us. We might not have to here. Maybe we just, you know, this could be our play, maybe. Where is your Colossus Hog? New Gamba? I think, did I just pay it out and I didn't start a new one? Oops. Let's do a new Gamba. This will be a nice run to, It's a 3? Shouldn't that cost 4? Sharky Boy is in?
Annihilation.
But yeah, I have a Colossus in the deck, but I haven't drawn it. I also have to pay attention to Galactic Projection Orb. There is a 5 in the meta we didn't get offered, the Elemental AoE. I'm trying to think what else is kind of out there. It killed that one, but... Killed that one, but I also don't really want to do that. Alright, let's keep drawing Protoss cards. There's 5 people, they're geniuses. I would have bet anything that it would have went 7 minimum. Goes to show how weird the meta is. Yeah, I mean, it's just Hearthstone, right? Our opponents had nutty decks. I mean, that was the best Priest Protoss deck we've played. And we played against one of the best Terran Shaman decks we've played against. And I've played against a ton of broken Priest and Shaman decks, and those ones were probably better than most of the ones we've already faced, right? And as good as our last deck was, I mean, our Assimilating Blights only got Infestor or Spire in 1 game out of 7, and we only cast them in like 2 or 3 out of the 7 games. And outside of that, our deck actually was kind of fair. Wow, that could be kind of cool too, no?
My collection is ever growing.
Okay, I don't know if I have more left. That card is Poop. I wasted 40 minutes of this DK's life, and he's not getting it back. I died to a Shaman Starship with 29 attack to spare. I mean, when you get the good stuff, then you play Jim. When you get the good stuff, it's really fun. The problem is, 90% of the time, you don't get the good stuff, and you're playing against the good stuff 90% of the time. It's kind of like, not a great ratio. Alright, so what am I doing? I don't know if I have more Protoss cards. I could look, but I'm just gonna cast it and see what happens. Get there. Start whittling that down, but I could also just do this. And do stuff for Artanis, you know? For Artanis. Now I got an 8/8 on turn 8, plus 2, 3, 4 charges. And this would be a really cool deck to like go 12 with. He's gonna play his Chrono Boost. And then what are we gonna do? Start working our guy down maybe now? God, you know I love Galactic Projection Orb. That's one of my favorite cards of all time. Alright, let's throw these in, because I need a little bit of board space. I guess because I did it like that, it probably behooves me to play this one instead. Because I don't really know the thing. I can deal 14 damage next turn to his face. So let's not forget that. It what's you? Behooves me. Behoove. It is a duty or responsibility to do something. It is incumbent on. It is appropriate or suitable, or it befits you. I would say it behooves me, it befits me to do that. I've not heard this word in years. I actually invented that word before me. Nobody said it. Sneaky little bitch. Sneaky little bitch. Chiamata the Smurf. Thank you, Chiamata. Hello, Mutta. Hello, Chiamata. Here I am at Camp Arena. Thank you so much. If anybody else wants to hit the follow button that already isn't already following, that would help me out. We got Black White, Suppin, Engs, Zetamus. Could all be bots, for all we know. If I get a 2-cost minion, I can test for the thing and then kill him. That'd be swell. I did not. Oh wait, I can do this and then this. Then I can do this, that, this. Blow him up. I want to, but I've done it already. Hey, no worries. No worries, Mr. Beebart. What can you do? And just for, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Only got one frost spell left. We have earned an extra $145 in like 2.5 days from people checking it out to the extent that they have already. And that means a lot, you know, that adds up and keeps the streamer alive, so just want to throw that out there. Speaking of keeping the streamer alive, Kripali, how are you? You're dead to me. Please not. Oh god, I saw like a frosty card in the middle of my deck. It's anything but cold case, because that's my last frost spell. I'd rather hit Tsunami, but I would much rather hit something than nothing. I played this game for XD already. Hey, that's okay. As long as you're checking it out and supporting streamer, if, you know, you got the ability, the desire, and so on. That's all that matters. XD is a wonderful guy, and he's my friend. So I'm very happy if people are supporting him. Is that okay to say? Ooh, Supernovas felt awful. Honestly, I'm just gonna take a brain kill here. I wouldn't even want to recast that, right? I can go 2 and 2. Next turn, maybe it's like, shit. That one's not so good. Those ones are okay. This one's kind of good. What is? I need like a AOE ping or something. I need a Seabreeze Chalice, perhaps. Would be a acceptable draw. Damn, Malted Magma would help a ton. So I can go 3. I guess I can hold that and try to do it with that. Let's hope he just spends 5 mana. I heard somebody flying in. F Westy, thanks West. Thank you very much for checking it out. Interesting. Well, it's kind of like he got objected, no? A little bit? Play the 1, which leaves me with 5. Which means I could play these things, right? I get a lot of stats this way. Suppose I could play this and ping the 3-1. Which is also kind of nice. Could have played like this stuff, maybe. But if he keeps up the 3-1, it's less relevant, I think. Alright, he's only got 5 power. Gained a little armor. Got a little bit of chip damage, as long as this isn't bashing off this guy. Seems like a strange way to do it, but I guess if you know you're not gonna hit either of these or kill them, it's gonna work out for you. But how could you know? How could you know what would happen in the future before you do something? Oh, people gotten to level 9 already. They're skilled gamers, of course.
My collection is ever growing. One catch your eye?
Okay, we're working on it. Could be a tsunami next turn, which would mean that a draw of Galactic Projection Orb may just be worth casting at this point if we hit it. And what does he do here? He hits my guy, he goes to sleep. Double trade? If I'm gonna double trade, I think I'd rather play the Divine Everything. Suppose I should play this one too. Which case probably makes sense to do this, followed by this. What if I hit there and then give it Divine Shield, or give this one Divine Shield maybe? So you can't get this Divine Shield as easily. Screw this streamer, he should be demanding you cheapskate viewers pay up for his premium contents, not relying on you to play a cash cow to fill his coffers, which are embarrassingly low. Has he ever dined and wined? Does he ever boast of his trips to Tahiti? He doesn't deserve money. He does nothing but fill his diaper and our ears with his trite. Oh my days, sub with Prime regardless. You know, I'm kind of with you on most of that. I think it's pretty fair. I think that's a pretty fair analysis of the situation at hand. I do not boast of my trips to Tahiti. I have not dined and wined. Just the whining part, but I'm not really eating much these days. Not much dining. I played the worst player ever. Somebody toyed with me. He had a lethal 6 times. Played every card in the worst way. He always traded my whole board. Uh-oh.
That's the one.
First, even if it was bad, I lost because my deck is that bad. Sounds like he might be toying with you. He might have just been toying you down. Wait, I'm at 17? And this guy, this cretin, this lecherous old fool is just popping off. Nobody's business.
Wrong ingredient.
Speech ain't free. You should ban people for negatively portraying you. I agree. How many gifted subs did you get from Stream Elements? I always see they say 0. They owed me 1, but I think I had to do something to cash in on it. The gifted subs are from when people like spend money on the packages and stuff for the campaigns. Some of them. Sometimes it's like they'll just give you, like if somebody spends $5, they just add $5 to you for the campaign. Sometimes they'll gift a sub on top of that. But I didn't. I think I like didn't do the thing I was supposed to do or something. I actually looked into it this morning. I was like, oh, I wonder. It's like, how are you supposed to do this? Because one of them showed that we were owed one gifted sub. But I suppose, in a sense, it's on me. I also think, oh, I thought this was the one that dealt 3. Shit. I think if I like messaged them and was like, hey, I think you guys owed me a sub, they would just give it to me. But I don't want to stir up any trouble. I don't want to ping here. What am I doing? I'm hitting
Wrong
here.
ingredient.
It's not the one I want. Us. Don't you feel you should have more of an aggro playstyle with charge and ending with Colossus? Maybe if he wasn't at 40 health. Ahead on board, and so on. No, I don't think that, no. I have Galactic Projection Orb, and I have Colossus, which means I'm more of a control deck. I'm not an aggro deck. I have cards that can go over the top of most things, but definitely not everything.
Cool.
Almost out of cards. Seems not great. Rivals Assemble. Looking at it, I was thinking I have no idea. What is this? Marvel Rivals Intel. What the hell is this? Shooting me, acting like a jerk, no doubt. I'm not drawing from the Galactic Projection Orb, right? 14 plus a million, it's gotta be lethal, right? The cast by orb count towards Colossus? That's a good question. I'm not sure, actually. I'm guessing no, actually. Not a great looking opening hand. Poet is rich. Poet is very rich. This record collection alone is worth upwards of $450. It's getting even worse. These draws are getting worse. Definitely not curving out well. I could coin that. Maybe I should. Maybe I get a 1. Maybe I get a different 3. Maybe I just have to tempo this card out. I don't want to get farmed by that piece. He plays another card here. It free kills my guy. Record collection is worth 25k. That's not true. Now, go ahead and give me the information with the truth being involved. Well, not really, but Discogs is wilding. I don't know what Discogs means. Is that an artist or is that a type of is that a type of something? What is that? Discographies, I presume. Oh, that was like the perfect draw. I'm rich in farts, and I don't mean channel points. The woman's butt is where the farts are born. So of things you can be rich in life, money, probably number 1. Like friends and family and happiness, probably number 2. Discogs, record collection, probably number 3, but a not so distant number 4 would probably be arts. And I'm not talking about channel points. I think that's Poet's fan fiction, if I recall correctly. I think you're right. I turned the heat on, and yet it is so cold still. A guy who can afford a vinyl in any shape or form is rich in my book. That's the way I see it. How are your guts, Biscuit? I know you drank some rotten milk earlier. Did you, I'm assuming you did not feel the heat. That card is good. How do I kill that? I can't. Okay. Okie dokie. Yes, we're dying if he's combining. But why would you play that unless you were combining it? I still don't even have a card that can kill it in my hand. I guess you could leave it stealth for a long time.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate. Annihilation commencing.
Oh, that's a sick combo. It is an what do you call it? Not a common, an uncommon way to make that happen. Let's touch it all like we're gonna kill it all. Gonna touch like this card, touch them all. Try to inspire him to make this trade for us. That I can kill that. Now he may not have a way to combine it, but if he does, this is better for me. May have baited it, I don't know. But in my mind, I'm gonna believe that I baited that out. I got a weird Starship Shaman deck with Endless Void as the base legendary. The Ceaseless Expanse? Richness 1, Health 2, Love 3, Wealth 4, Farts on Twitch. Penny, you might be right about that, okay? I may have miscalculated, I may have misjudged. The love and the family and the health, those might be the truest assessments of wealth. Definitely want to get that down. Kinda want to get that down. Oh, I should have played this one. I mean, I can do that next turn.
For Artanis.
For Artanis. It's fine, Red. Thanks for asking. I'm completely okay. Thinking of finishing the rest of the milk. Getting a vinyl for $100 off of Discogs when the original artist wanted to charge an arm for a leg just for a reprint was the highlight of my life until I stopped caring about vinyl a month later. Fair. That'll be Poet. Although he's been going at it for a while now, I feel. I don't know if he's been picking anything up. I was looking at my soul. The Endless Void. That's not good. That ain't good. I gotta set that up, right? I gotta set it up. If I play that, that'll cost 0, right?
What happened to no one left behind?
For Artanis.
And we're in range. I am not an actual mod, I can't ban you, but if I could, I would. Put a curse on your family, oh god. That's where that trick works. The touch all the cards trick. It doesn't look like he had the other one. But maybe, you know, maybe. You never know. Might have to shoot his own guy.
Want the plague?
He got the lifesteal card. I drafted no Protoss spells and 3 Tide Pools. I'm playing Tide Pools. It does something before I lose. Yeah. It can. It definitely can. Hey, you know what? You played well too. I actually thought he played great. I thought he really played really well. But I like it. I like that type of kind of structure for your draft. Cards like Galactic Projection Orb, which are weaker probably than Colossus. Dang it. But you know, Tess, Galactic Projection Orb, Colossus, you know, Jim Raynor, something that helps you, or like
Welcome to the crew.
kind of guides you to a strategy, as opposed to just drafting Recruiter, Valet, you know, so on and so forth, Warple, Stinker, Baddie, Guest, and having just every game play out be like, well, let me just tempo out my Baddie Guest, and that'll be my play I make every time. Or, oh, let me just take every Knight Captain I get offered, or every Gangplank Diver when those cards get released, because they're just the best minions, like, but they, you know, it's just really, like, that type of stuff doesn't really interest me as much. That being said, losing repeatedly to Colossus also doesn't interest me, so something in between might be cool. I'll play this one. It has a little more health, and I'm not really killing much. Photon Cannon could help. Mage, I'm currently playing, has played his 3rd Photon Cannon by turn 4, and I'm scared. He might not have a Colossus. I've played against a person that did stuff like that and didn't have a Colossus, actually. They cast their last one of these and didn't draw it. didn't draw anything, and then they didn't have any cards that we couldn't identify left. So it is possible. Go 3 and 2. I can ping and hit and shoot. That's pretty bad. Play this, but I can't get anything useful from it. Kill 2 things, but then I just have a 3/4. Probably my best play, but it's just so cheap next turn.
My collection
But I guess I'm
is ever
behind
growing.
this turn, so let's do this.
One catch your eye?
And we did get a Zerg off the board. 1 Zerg is off the board. Shaman Ghost is such a toxic card. I'm not convinced Ghost is a very good card. I'm not convinced Ghost is a good card. Ghost. Ghost has a 53 and 55% deck and played win rate. I would say above average. Far from premium. That's about how it feels, I would say. Might not be good, but Ghost plus Shutter Block is funny. Yeah. That is funny. It's funny. Thinking I I can do something I can't really do. Honestly, I'd rather just trade that away. Thinking this is the armor one, and I can just get 6 cannons and 2 Colossus in his first 15 cards. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better than the previously mentioned situation. All right, so if I do this first, then I could get the armor one, and I can squeeze the armor one in for free now. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Alright, let's get lucky. Damn. Getting unlucky is worse. I didn't realize I had a location in the deck from that randomly generated Busy Peon. Oh, I like that. Okay. That can't be good for me. Oh dear. Okay, Tsunami killing them? Kinda nice. Oh, grim. Brothers grim. There's a chance the Tsunamis don't kill it, and it's pretty dire for us. What's going on in here, Red? What's up, Mafundi? Just playing a little bit of Hearthstone Arena in my underwear. You know how I like to do that. You know how into that I am. Losing to a great many decks today. Not playing with what I feel is particularly strong decks, but I'm trying my best. Play this and play that.
These could belong to a brand new species.
This deck I think is good. We had a very good Death Knight deck go 3 wins because I lost to a bunch of Giga Chads and whatnot. I suppose that'll happen. Oh god, I want that. I don't want to give him that. Alright. I'm gonna like touch my Protoss cards and then touch not my Colossus, I'm gonna touch some other card. Touch this. Oh god, thank god. Domin Liskamaria, thank you for your prime. Your deck seemed to be bad deck in this meta, I swear. Well, they're not. Bad decks are bad, good decks are good. Never says what kind of underwear. Exclamation mark current thong if you want to check on that. You want to check on that status. Exclamation mark current thong. You're curious. Should I play this? Destroy everything? Now I will have this useless location though.
Wrong ingredient.
Nobody? Current thong? Alright. You want to know what kind of underwear I'm wearing? Dusty. I'm wearing a dusty one. One covered in dust. I'm not a native speaker. I wouldn't know how to type it. Alright, copy paste it. Add it to your, email it to yourself so you can check. Current thong. Yeah, hold on, Mafundi. Hold on, let me go through a wardrobe change if you want to check. I know Mafundi's into the undies. Alright, hold on. Okay, I changed out. If you want to check the command, I've updated it as well. Current tongue? Did that man just say tongue? What if Colossus didn't hit face? It would be a lot worse. It's good for the bank account. For yours? Stop hitting on Mafundi. He's married, Red. I would never hit on a married man. I would never hit on a married woman either, but if I was more likely, it would be more likely to be a married woman. I would never hit on a married man or woman. In other news, I got front page slot. Oh, nice. I've applied 4 times since they changed it and only heard back once. But I actually think it's awesome when my friends end up on the front. Maybe I got an email. No. People always take this card. I wanted the Yogg. The Yogg was calling me.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
Man, that 6 looks spicy. That 6 looks spicy for me because I can get an 8 or a 10, or it goes in my galactic pool. But he probably takes the 8 cost fire spell if he's making a legitimate guess. Tell the story about your married friend and the cock rings. I mean, his wife, who I was friends with, came over to my house and just gave me a pack of opened cock rings. And I said, these haven't been used, have they? And she's like, no. I'm like, okay. She's like, are you gonna use them? I was like, no, hell no. And that was that. The tsunami, which is nice. I love you, funders. I guess you don't. Do you like me? Yeah, of course. Yes, I love you. Oh, okay. Well, I would say I like you. I wouldn't say I love you. Love is a very strong emotion. Not always convinced I'm capable of, you know, such an emotion. Chrono Boost drawing only Protoss cards makes it so good. Yeah, I agree. I didn't want them anymore. Yeah, I don't know what they wanted, but whatever they wanted, I didn't want any part of myself. I mean, he can hit my guy and then shoot, but if he's using it on 5 mana, it's not as good for him, right? It's gonna be 5 mana, deal 3, and summon a Water Ellie. And then I'll have a tsunami maybe to go back into this stuff. Is there any argument at all to hold the tsunami? Maybe yes. That's good. That's good. And that's okay. There is an argument, I think. What comes between like and love? More like? Perhaps? Say more like? Face? Hit both of them one time? Alright, so we need to do this, this, this. I mean, our galactic projection orb, which is around the corner, may be ready to go when we draw it. So we got double hidden objects, fish, some 4s, and then a 10. There's a chance we pull a 10 here.
Stand with me.
Gotta cast spells here. Never get a spell I can cast. Oh, but I'm getting my Protoss cards.
Not enough mana.
I don't need to ping. I might wanna see Reese Chalice or something of the sort here. What does a legendary do? His legendary is summon 2, 3, 4 zealots with charge. And his Protoss minions cost 2 for the rest of the game. And then his hero power is to give a friendly minion and his hero 1 attack. And Divine Shield. He only gets 1 attack for the turn. He loses the attack after the turn, which is odd. Looks like a rough game. I feel like we're ahead right now. It's a lot of StarCraft words. Mine. My legendary in my deck is a Galactic Projection Orb, which recasts a random spell of each cost that I've already cast this game. What that means is it recasts the spell that I cast, not a random card. So if like I cast Pyroblast, it's going to recast Pyroblast, not a random 10. But if I cast a Pyroblast and a Puzzle Box of Yogg-Saron, then it will pick one of those at random. But it has to be something that I cast. So what I've cast this game are these. So based off of what we've cast, it'll pick either Frost Lich Cross Stitch or Chrono Boost, or it'll pick either Shield Battery or Photo Cannon, but it casts a 0, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and so on. It's not like you get 1 for each cost.
Sun sets.
Wait, my turn's over?
Annihilation commencing.
I've got time. I'll figure this out.
For Artanis. Synchronizing.
I like chipping. I don't like not having this as an option available to me now, but at some point it will be, right? Single cast of every mana cost, yeah, but it's confusing for people if they haven't seen it before, because a lot of people think like if you cast a 1, it's going to recast a random 1. It recasts this specific 1 that you've already cast. So the random is only if you've cast multiple instances of a mana cost spell. If I've cast 2 1s, then it chooses those ones randomly. Minus 10k, are you happy when Mafundi gets front page? Will you cheer him on? Yeah, did Mafundi say he's on the front page too? Is it Saf and Mafundi? Because that's awesome. Yeah, of course I'll cheer him on. I'll stop in and say hello. I mean, I don't try. I end up going and saying hi to Mafundi and Dose and Grey Gecko in the morning. See what they're drafting, troll them a little bit. I feel like I troll Mafundi the most. I haven't applied. Oh, okay. Yeah, you should apply. No downside. I've applied, I think I said 4 times, and I think I've only, since they changed the system, I've only been granted the opportunity once.
For Artanis.
That's okay, you know? Maybe next time.
Hiya.
Oh, I thought for sure I would get a 10 if I greeted him. They say the boys pick on people they have crushes on. So do you guys all have crushes on me? Because you're all picking on me? Okay, I'm going to my email to see if Twitch said I could be... Oh, congratulations. We've saved a place for you on the front page. Holy shnikes. Okay, I'm on the front page too. I mean, not right now, but... Cool. Thanks, Twitch. Cool. Sorry, I meant to check that. Yeah, that's great. That's spectacular. Classic red. I mean, I got the email at, I'm assuming like midnight tonight or something. Actually 9:30. Like right as I was starting the stream. Shippy! Well done. That's great. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to Saf and Mafundi and Chisam for kind of motivating me and inspiring me to look. Gotta like make a turn here. What will you buy now that you have a cradle? I don't have a cradle. I streamed for 18 hours on the front page last time, and now they limit it to 8 hours, which is actually a lot better. I actually like that more. I don't feel obligated to like go crazy. I felt like I was gonna die last time. Shit though, my time is weird. Does it tell me what time I picked? Oh, I picked 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Oh, sweet. So I'll just start an hour early. I thought about taking 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. and that's kind of annoying. 8 to 4 is sweet. Sweet. And what day is this? February 19th. That's a Sunday? Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Only 18 rookie numbers. Yeah. Only rookie numbers. Motivation was never my intention. You win. We did win. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I was saying was I was on the front page in October when ad revenue was more for 18 hours, and I made $1,100 in ads that day. I got to talk to PJ and see what he ended up making. He was there in January for 8 hours.
A smidge of this, a pinch
But
of that.
you know, it's not going to be like that much. This card is so much better for me than it is for him because he'll draw nothing. The armor card's cool too. 24-hour stream? I'll do 8 because I'll only be on the front page for 8 hours. So we'll have really high viewership for 8 and then it'll crater. And I'll probably, you know. Maybe Twitch will fuck up the revenue and we'll get paid millions. Well, I never got paid. It was showing really high ad revenue for like 3 days in January and I was like, oh my God. I should stream more. I actually did stream a little longer, like on a few days. I was like, oh, this is great. I'm actually making like a living wage. And then they put out like a notice like, oh, hey, no, you get nothing.
Wrong ingredient.
It's like, oh shit. They're like, we're taking it away. And it was even lower when they lowered. I was like, oh, this is even less than I thought it would be normally. Yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, it's just day to day. So who really, you know, what can you do? But when your job is mostly to make like no money in general, having Twitch say you're gonna make some and then have them take it away kind of stinks. Charity subathon. Ooh, can we donate to the Boys and Boys Club of Redbeardia? One of my personal favorite charities. The one that helps and allows Redbeard to pay his rent. Don't you dare do a subathon. I'm all caught up. I paid off all the subathons. I am 100% caught up. I even went down to a city council meeting and argued for more stop sign to be put near my house. I picked up smoking and quit as one of the rewards. I am off the hook. Even Charles would say. That's what I was referring to. Ah, so you're saying a charity case. Yes. This is something I can get behind. 3 and 2. I can go 2, 1, 2, and then I have the Protoss card in there.
I found a sea urchin.
Take Chrono Boost. That's strange. Poe and I never got CC'd, seeing as we bought the litigation. You were CC'd. I sent it to 420 Nottingham Way in Sherwood Forest. And I know then that's where you live. You can't say you didn't receive that notice.
For Artanis.
Doxed. I told you already I watched 12, right? Trying to think where I'm at with Freerin. You know, so we can bond over that. It's fun to bond over things. I thought your sole job was to entertain me. That is. That is. And sometimes it pays, sometimes it doesn't. But it's always very rewarding. So thanks for being here, Mr. Maroth.
One catch your eye? A mesmerizing melody.
Why did I just discount nothing? Oh my god, I should have hit first. Don't show me a... Oh, I would have burned a card anyway. Actually, I wouldn't have used it. I think it would be 0 right now, though. I thought this was a frost spell. Arcane. Electricity. Okay, so what am I doing? Oh my god, he's at 35. 35 is so fucking much. Get some armor. Chrono boosters. Yes. Got that. Pay that. God, I still can't play this. We're so dead. We're definitely not alive. I was looking at his deck and I'm like, man, his deck looks sucky. And I kind of forgot about Kerrigan. Here comes the 6 mana 2/2. No, it's an Infestor, right? I've not actually been hit by that many Kerrigans today. I'm happy to say. Sad to say we're getting hit by one now and we're kind of, you know, getting smoked here. But, you know, I actually haven't been hit by that many today. It's kind of cool. I'm not beating his hero power. I can deal 16 to his face next turn. How many Nebulas today? 0 Nebulas. Nebula is a much less common, much less powerful card. And Shaman is a much less powerful class. Not a lot of Nebulas. Kerrigan is the new Nebula, and it costs 2 less, and it's way better than Nebula was. Just something to think about. Zinchari? Anybody? What am I looking for? Man, I love our deck. I hope we can win this game. These are the games you gotta win if you wanna, you know, go 6. If you wanna go 6-0, you gotta win this game. Okay, so how much do I care about the board clear specifically? I feel like not that much. I can like shoot one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, or 1, 1. 1, 2. I don't want to leave that up. Guess I could. I don't want to leave that up either. Shit, I don't know what to do here.
Sun sets.
I hate leaving that up. Maybe I should have left the Death Rattle Reborn thing up. Because now I don't get to hit him with this. I might have considered launching the cannon at his head. Ah, interesting. I don't hate the play we made. I didn't really think about that. I'd have to go back and see what the board looked like. I like the reduction. I got a reduction, didn't I? Not that it's the biggest deal, but it could help me, like, you know, do something with this. What I hate is leaving this up. Because... is that even that good for him? Oh my god! Wait, where did those come from? I missed that. so it's 9, so 18. I can get my Tsunami. Oh, but I could hit Cold Case. Shit. Try to find my Tsunami. It's got a little thing. Alright, I'm gonna try to find Tsunami. And then maybe I mean, we'll have the option. We'll see what he does. We'll see what his HP ends up looking like. And also get this down to 5 next turn. Red, I whiffed on your Porygon, not sexual. I wasn't logging in for like 3 or 4 days, and then PJ's like, oh, a new set's coming out, you have to go. So I did start logging back in. And I just get crap when I open my packs, and I never get anything from the Wonder Pick, and I don't have anything in the game I actually need. I'm not sure why I care a new set is coming out, you know what I mean? But here I am, logging in so I can play it. I could ping first. So that doesn't happen. Guess I can take this thing off the board. Might be a projection orb before this. Where's my Flareon? Dreads has it. I got Photon Cannon 5 times in the face for 15 damage 2 days ago. It feels so boring to log in and open one dud pack. Yeah. But I've got a bunch of, I have a bunch of, hourglasses. So when the new set comes out, I'm gonna open up, I don't know, 40 or 50 packs on stream. That's what I'm gonna do. Baneling Barrage. Bangling Barrage, okay. Oh, I was at 9. Oh, I don't want that. Face! Darn it. That doesn't count from that. Which I didn't think it would, but... You have faith that he will give it to you. That one, yeah. It would be too tarnishing to his reputation to not what's left of his non-existent reputation. You know what I mean? He couldn't recover from it.
What happened to no one left behind?
For Artemis.
I'm losing my whole board here, huh? It's a fun game to watch. I might still lose, huh? I should be pinging his face. Maybe this doesn't die. He should have hit here, right? He might not kill it. Darn it. 18. It's 3 pings. 3 is so many.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Trying here, man. I'm trying. Counter is wrong. Yeah, what does it say? 11? Yeah, we're only at 9. Airlock breach. It's 11 cards. 11. Maybe I just take it now. Let's see what we're getting here. I probably have to, because I have to clear those. So maybe I actually do it like this. I don't go for the frost spells this turn.
I'll take these.
Lifesteal could be nice, but I'm gonna try to find a spell that can help me finish him. Frozen Touch, maybe? Not a big secrets pool. There's only 2 secrets. Just Vengeful Visage and Objection. Maybe Warm Touch. Warm Touch is nice too.
That is enough.
Hot Dog!
Yado.
Tell you what I don't want. What I really, really don't want is that Naga card in my opening hand. Although it has been very easy to get it to 0. I will say that much. Cold Case is back. I wouldn't mind keeping the Cold Case if it meant I was guaranteed to,
A pinch of that.
He's gonna take that. I really don't want him to have one of those. So let's take that, because cycling through our deck and getting a card is like okay. I wouldn't mind keeping the Cold Case if I was guaranteed to get the Tsunami, which I mean I would be guaranteed to get the Tsunami from the 3-drop. But I might draw the Tsunami first, and then I draw nothing if I hit this 3-drop, and that's kind of bad. Let's hit it like that. There's a chance he can't take advantage of this, and then I'm gonna coin those out and kill it.
Engine screaming.
I guess I just hit there then. Doesn't really matter. Might have done that anyway, even if it was a 2-1. Sorry, just came here. I loved that card in ranked. Cold Case? Yeah, me too. Cold Case is a really cool card. The mech, the one that changes. Oh yeah, the 3-mana 3/3 mech. Yeah. You're right. Color me somewhat surprised. The Gecko Man was right.
Wrong ingredient.
It's tough to normally get this down. Man, this card's pretty good, like a combo of those two in the same turn. A 4-mana 5/3 Divine Shield that leaves you this Warp Gate is really good. Anime time, good luck. Okay, Bert, remember I'm 12 episodes in. I've watched 12 of Frieren, alright? I'm gonna finish. The Gecko Man can be Rodney from Only Fools and Horses. Meta is fun when you draft StarCraft cards, and sucks when you don't get them. Agreed. For the most part. There's other cool things. I mean, I like Galactic Projection Orb, but our deck is cool because that's a card that supplements a fair amount of StarCraft cards, right? Yeah, so I can go 4, I can go 3 and 2. That's probably my best bet, right?
No one left behind.
Alright, so next turn I click it, and then I click it again. Need to get the Tsunami. This card, funny enough, I Dreads drafted a deck like this. And he didn't have a lot of spells. And I remember thinking, like, this Galactic Projection Orb doesn't have a lot of support, but it's worth it with just Tsunami and like 1 or 2 other cards. That's exactly how our deck kind of is. He had 2 Spell Coilers and 2 Tide Pools too. But anyway, but just all you really need is 1 Tsunami. But there's not like, are there any 7s? There's no Fire Lens Portal. There's no Flame Strike. There's no like Rune of the Archmage. I have to leave in 40 minutes. Can you get 12 really quick? Not that quick. I know that much. I mean, yeah, just stick around for the full 39.5 minutes, and it might happen. There's no box. Yeah, 10s are usually tough in general, but like there might be 0 7s, 9s, and 10s, which makes this card a little less exciting, but with Tsunami, it's definitely worth it still. And with, you know, Spell Coilers or Tide Pools or Protoss spells, a lot of them work well. It could still be good. I'm staying regardless, but now I'm a bit sad. Wait, you have to leave in 40 minutes, but you're gonna stay? Where do you have to go? And for what purpose? Does he trade and launch? He probably does trade and launch here. That would actually be kind of okay for us because it's not a great starship. Doctor's appointments. Gonna have to put you on in the car. Oh, okay, that's okay. So glad Molten Rune is gone. I hate Molten Rune. Hate it. I hate the Forge cards. I mean, I like them, but like, I feel like they're type of cards that just destroy me, but when I draft them, they feel so slow, and I hate forging them and playing them. Or I'm stuck Molten Runing like a 3-4 that's forged, and my opponent's killing like a 10-6 with Wind Fury and stuff. It's like, what? And I think that's when you're a better player, you identify those times where it's better to Molten Rune a 3-4 than to skip your turn, and your opponent will skip their turn and then get rewarded sometimes, and it's like, oh man, I kind of wanna. I don't like this. How come I? Oh, it is down to 9. Like, why do I not have a discount? I do have a discount. Oh, okay, so I'll draw something I can cast, right? That makes it feel a little better, maybe? I feel like we need a bit more drama in the Twitch Arena scene. I actually agree wholeheartedly. But I'm not a very dramatic man, so I guess I can't really help. Bring Kolst out of retirement for a fresh beef. Kolst was the key, man. A lot of people don't realize Kolst was what we needed all along. 12, 11. It's gotta be dead here. Definitely would have been dead if I didn't if I jellyfished for it. I've discovered, in my opinion of course, that the deck archetype needs to have the broken StarCraft cards. And a supplement like Mothership Synergy, and decks get really strong. No, none of these are mistakes. Him top decking Kerrigan with an empty hand and an empty board, summoning 2 7/10s and getting infestors from every assimilating blight he cast that game was probably the reason we lost. Not because you chose one card that was good over another card that was slightly less good that might have worked out a little better. And allowed you to live an extra turn and then lose. That does not make sense. What's the best hero card? Kerrigan by far. Live an extra turn and then die. Chat, I've learned long ago, it's not very good at this game and not very good at assessing the game accurately or honestly. But that is fine.
Welcome to the crew.
That is all poo. Let's take the mutating life form. I only see the board. Thinking ahead is too much. Yeah, that's fair. Typing is easy though, right? Just type whatever thought comes into your head. If it's gibberish, it's fine. It's totally fine. Shaman's pretty good right now. Shaman's the 3rd highest win rate class. Every class is good right now when it hits all of its synergies. But Death Knight hits them more frequently, and when it hits its synergies, is better than the other classes. So that's why Death Knight is the best. I would like Reno hero card in this meta. Bring back Reno. Put Reno in the meta. Why not? The man wants a Reno. Give him a Reno. Okay, let's hope this trade happens. Hero power me, dude. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Badlands being back next meta is fairly likely. I doubt they even have an idea of what they would be bringing back. Oh, we don't have any Nightcloak Sanctums in this deck either. Just looking at cards you could have. We don't have Nightcloak Sanctum. second best class? Hunter is the second highest win rate. It's Death Knight, Hunter, Shaman, Mage. And then a huge drop off. And I could look it up, but I'm not sure. Paladin or something. Do you have anything big there? Pretty rough turn here for us. I guess I can play this. Play Visage. Guess I just play the objection, or I could play this and then kill that, right?
Of any kind.
Gonna need a cold case. Let's hit there. Wind Fury would be great. Reborn's okay. When this dies, I can play this for 1. That could be next turn, maybe. Demon Hunter probably 5th. My guess is Paladin.
You cannot understand the purpose.
5th highest is Demon Hunter and then Paladin. But it's a big gap between. Oh, Shaman is 4th now. Mage is 2nd. Okay, hold on. I have to take a turn. Hit there. Why is everything buffed? Evolution Chamber. Hit here, he gets -1. Put him to 2 power. I can also hit something good here, maybe? Divine Shield is good. It's not really what I'm looking for, but... Yeah, the Zerg cards. Warlock is so low, though. Why is Warlock so low? Wonder if Warlock gets Kerrigan at the same rate as everyone else, the higher. Nobody's passing Kerrigan, right? Kerrigan's in 22% of Warlock decks. But Kerrigan is in 29% of Death Knight decks, maybe because there's an extra set for them? What about Demon Hunter? It's in 21%. Okay, so it's just like 6 or 7% higher likelihood. Right, let's throw that in. Let's throw this in. Let's hope we're not dead. And probably we're gonna die before we can kill him. To like Furious Fowls or something. Interesting. So he's frozen, so I can ignore it. It's kind of cool. Oh, armor is huge. I can also play that on him, but he's frozen. So I'm less fearful of it. Honestly, it might still be ceaseless. It's gonna be so expensive. If I could get the crystal down now, I would be a much happier taking it. Ceaseless is what? Minimum 2-3 turns, probably 4 or 5 turns from being even castable for 10. Whereas, let's say this game goes 2 more turns, maybe I want a Ripper.
Welcome to the crew.
My thought, now that things have kind of settled, my assumption would have been that neither one really matters. The game doesn't last 2 turns one way or another. But I mean, that's a great argument, I guess, to take the defense crystal. Okay, okay. Alright. Keep that? Sure, just have one. Scotty Barnes was the player of the week, was he? Yeah, he puts up a lot of stats, man. He's pretty good. I guess Jakob Pertl's having a pretty good year. He's averaging a double-double. Steal and a block a game. Yeah, he's pretty good. I'd love to top deck a 3 so I can go for the watercolor and try to get the tsunami early.
It's gonna hurt.
Might have to just risk it here. Yeah, I am. can play Cold Case next turn if I get it. Or I can play this plus an objection. Hope that he's like trading into stuff here. Rockets are pretty good. The Rockets played phenomenal though. Did you see my Celtics completely fold at home? I didn't. But I'm glad, because you know I hate them. I have like nobody playing tomorrow, but I had to bench guys today. Embiid is out. Hey, what do you know? Embiid is out Tuesday and Wednesday after being reevaluated. Man, I hate Joel Embiid. No offense, but I freaking hate that guy. Alright, I'm gonna do this over objection, trying to get a chrono boost here. The appendage of Michelle Obama. Line about being so tired of sex is so good from Pinkerton? I was 8-1 with a rogue. I played against a turn 3 double brood mother location DK and I turned 4 I conceded. Nice. No! Oh, I thought it killed it. Still though.
One catch your eye? Please tell me.
I could hold it and try to discover if I hit my, when I will inevitably hit my warp gate. But that's not for a few turns, so. Sorry that happened to you, Supa. I hope you go 12-2, right? And also I hope you don't queue into me. Please don't. All of those pings need to hit my face.
Frozen in fear.
Oh, I don't mind that. Looks like this could have gone worse for him.
Take the anchor.
Not sure if I've ever cast that card. When will you play Grand Theft Auto 6 on stream? When is Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out? I'm definitely streaming it. I'm gonna roleplay. I'm gonna become a full-on Grand Theft Auto 6 roleplay player. You will need a new PC, will I? What if I don't want to pay for one? Did you ever consider that? What if I didn't want to pay for one? I'm going to be in a retirement home when that game comes out, but it's coming out in 6 months. Or are you just really old? The woes of my boyfriend when I was phasing in and out of asexuality. Pardon me? What was his woes? That doesn't sound good for him, but hey, you know, maybe you guys work through it, you guys figure it out.
Stand with me.
Martinez, not quite the same here. Not quite the same, huh? 6 months away from being 6 months away. Damn. Damn, you got a year though. IA bought you Starforged PC. It's on its way to your address, Red. Oh, you bought me a Starforged PC. Well, that sounds great. Thanks.
No signs of intelligent life here.
Thanks for that. You know, I'm a little tired of friggin' in this run. I'm tired of carrying. It won't kill my guy, so I'm not really worried about that. So now what do I do? Play the 8. Let's get Naga Giant down to 1. I can draw a bunch of Protoss cards. I think I just play that. Alright, we've dealt with the Brood Queens, but he's gonna have this, which is another set of problems for us, huh? We actually didn't. I broke up with him so he could have the option to see other people. Oh. And what does asexuality mean? You just don't like, you know, sexual anything? You know, maybe I've become somewhat asexual myself. What with the wetness and the nastiness. StarCraft battle. We are having a StarCraft battle here. I play this. Can I really win if I do that? Probably not. She's so dumb. Yeah, the card's too strong. It's funny because we played our hero card on curve. Fortunately going second, but it's not even in the same vicinity. Look at my hero power. What if my hero power was ping for all of my Protoss cards on the board? You know what? I've got a sneaking suspicion I'd be in a better spot right now. I've got a sneaking suspicion, Finchy, that I'd be in a better position here.
Our path is clear. Annihilation commencing. Synchronizing. It must be decisive. Vanquish.
Doke. This isn't fun? I mean, if I win, it's fun. But right now, I ain't having fun. Maybe he plays a 10 drop, though. Asexual is just not feeling sexual attraction to people or their partners, but it's different for everyone who identifies. Oh. That hits my 8/8 a lot. If it hits my 8/8 a lot, fuck me, dude. Doesn't have to be that card all the time. I know it is, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, so one has to go into my 5/1, right? Does he make a foolish mistake of trading into... Oh, that has rush. Alright, trade with the 3/3 then. Okay, that's okay too. Like that. Like all those trades. I might still be dead, but, you know, minor details. So I can deal 12 to the board? I can get maybe a cold case? Let's just rip this, dude. Maybe we get some armor. Maybe we get some cold case. I get a coin. That's not good. Armor's alright. And objection's okay.
Our path is
Chrono
clear.
boost. It's pretty good. That's okay. That's some... yeah, okay, whatever. Probably better than playing this turn. You get to develop a board. You declare almost the same amount of board. You still have this effect. That's not good for me. Would have been cool to kill them Zergs so this hero power isn't still farming me, but... How about if this card starts at 3, it goes down to 2, and then goes down to 1, and then goes down to 0. Like each turn it loses 1. Okay. Zerg is out of here though. Get the Zerg out of here.
Our path is clear.
Should I squeeze in a cold case here? Should I take a chrono burst? I don't know. I'm actually kind of scared. What is this? 5/6. You got destroyed.
I must practice.
I must practice tolerance.
Yeah,
I mean, I've got to start with a chrono boost, right? It's possible my chrono boost draws 2 Protoss spells that aren't chrono boost, and then I lose the chain, but I always want one, right? What's 10 cost card? Galactic Projection Orb is my legendary. Which recasts a random spell if each cost I've already cast. So I got another tsunami from it, which was cool. But outside of that, it doesn't do much. We got 6 armor. We got another objection. We got chrono boost, not drawing anything, and we got a tsunami. In other metas, you would have a 7 cost, a 9 cost, maybe a different 10 cost spell, and it could be really nutty.
Welcome to the crew. For Artanis.
Unless they played something like Wheel Mage, always has a way to come back. I don't know what that means. I've seen you concede to games that had a 69% chance for the sexual satisfaction. And sex is what now? Me and Poet and X at ACC, where we've gone asexual.
For Artanis.
We've gone asexual. Go 12 and 1 for me, please. Okay. This guy's playing Fair Mage. Kind of like it. So what can I do though? I've got my Colossus. I don't want to draw that. I want to draw things that aren't Protoss cards, because at some point I'm going to run out of things to draw from this. So any draw I get that's a Protoss card is actually kind of just a dead draw. But I also am going to have too many cards in my hand in some ways, so it's not that bad, but still. We could go 3-1-1. There. Chalice would be nice here, but I don't have Chalice. Hit there. I'm gonna go 3 and 4. What we're gonna do here is go 3.
Ah, Skolemance. Now that takes me back.
Then we've got stuff. He's gonna hit stuff. I'm gonna go 4 and hope not to hit a Protoss card. Actually, my hand might be too full. Huh. Maybe I want to... Yeah, I don't actually know what I'm... Dang it. It's just like, they always have them, but they also always have them on curve. And that's where the real... Like, if he has it on turn 14, it's maybe not that bad. But on curve, going second, it's very bad. Good use of that. Not good for me, of course, but... Use. Okay, so I need to have... Oh lord. I have 2 left. Or 1. I've only got 1 left, right? Which means I get this for...
We're going on a dangerous voyage.
There's no way I can win if I'm trading. I don't think. Figure this out. Oh, fine. Yeah, ping that. No. Oh wait, I thought he had a ping. Shit. Need to find a way. 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. So I can do like 2, 2, 2. Oh, you know what I could do? I can go 2. Oh, only my spell gets cheaper. Go 2, 2. I don't know what I'm... We have to see what he's got. I got too many options. all face. Dang. Oh man, that's really bad. I mean, hitting all face is very unlikely, but not killing it is worse probably. But at least he can't use his hero power to ping something here. It's a little less value for him, but he still gets Divine Shield. Now if I get Galactic Projection Orb, it could be worth it just for another Tsunami.
Our path is clear.
Drew 2 still, dang. What's mine at? Mine's like not even castable. Didn't think this deck would be poppin'. Oh, it's poppin'. Oh, it's poppin' alright. But I do think double trading. Oh, I love that. I mean, I hate that a lot of the stuff that's happening here, but I do love that. Let's get that down. Let's get this down. That down. That. Sit here. Let's go here. Let's take, I guess, another Chrono Boost. Hopefully we can get his Divine Shield. Alright, let's hope he plays a Colossus for 9 mana and then says oops. Darn it. Alright, what have we got here? We got 15 cards, no Protoss cards.
True arcane
This
magic.
Molted Magma, that's gonna be bad for me.
How enigmatic.
Know that much. Need to ping his face, but I also need to kill that. Can't do both. And it is what it is.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
For Artanis.
I wanted that Protoss spell, but you know, I think he might be able to put it to more use than us, considering we're guaranteed to draw nothing, and he's possibly going to draw 2 cards, 2 Colossuses. All the Protoss cards sound like StarCraft 2 units. Disappointing. Is that bad? Like, you wanted them to sound like StarCraft 1 units? I didn't play either, so I can't differentiate the two.
Ah, Skullomance. Now that takes me back.
So I'm not sure exactly what the gripe is, but as a professional griper, I'm with you to some extent. I want to gripe with you. Isn't the plural Colossi? No. No.
Wrong ingredient.
For Artanis.
This whole mini set is straight up a rip-off of StarCraft. It's crazy. It's crazy they're getting away with this.
I need a vacation.
Plural of the word Colossus is Colossi or Colossuses. I thought it was Chazwazzlers. Thought it was Chazwazzlers. Not breaking anything here? It's not possible to have clicked as much as I did and not reveal the key, is it?
The future is ours.
What the shit? So we gained 8 gajillion health. Not good for me. Know that much. I think I gotta go in because I can clear the board and get the Divine Shield in the same turn. I suppose it's better to ping his face? Is that right? These are all gonna die anyway.
Wrong ingredient.
That is a ill-timed top deck for us from him. I know that much. I know that much to be true. What do I do about that? Yes. This, maybe. There.
Wrong ingredient.
There. Gaining 20 health and destroying 2 of my minions. Not for. Might have been better to shuffle something else. Not shuffle the thing in for a turn, just because the fewer turns I have where I can top deck Adaptive Amalgam, the better. Projection Orb, Resort Ballet, Flurry could all be decent hits for us. Fortunately, I don't have the board space to get full value here, but I can't hold it, I don't think. So hopefully we cast not Old Case, because that means fewer it's fewer tsunamis.
For Artanis.
Gonna go cry now? Don't tell me it's vertices. Don't cry. Don't cry for me. I'm already dead. Did we win this game? Don't celebrate too soon. I just wonder picked your Porygon. I haven't opened. Oh, I did open a Porygon. Alez missed it. You're welcome, Lyros. Okay, so we beat a Kerrigan on curve. We beat an Artanis on curve. And it ain't by the power level of our deck that's doing it. Isn't so bad, but in Southern Oregon it rains a lot. People don't like their WWF wrestling ice cream bars quite as much here. VOD mute in real time. I was reading about stuff. It's funny. This is really good if I draw a 3 or this gives me a play, like a, you know, chalice. Assimilating? No, not assimilating. Wow. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty good too. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Assume he takes this trade in order to protect him from this card, and then I play these two and kill that and whatever he plays here, hopefully, right? That'll be my assumption. Hit here and just shoot there. If I get a different 3, I might do that. But he's gonna have the Zergs. I don't really want to do that then. I guess I would rather the poison take less damage.
For Artanis.
I guess. Or this guy's deck is crazy. What's making this deck so good? I mean, it's just got a lot of Protoss cards, and we're playing it. What's making the deck so good is we have 4 Chrono Boosts, which means we can draw all of our Protoss cards every game, basically, which means we're always going to have the Colossus, and it means we're always going to be able to, as long as we're not dead by turn, 7, 8, 9, 10, or whatever, we're always going to be able to get one Colossus off. Not every deck can get it off every time, and not every deck has one. We're going to always get Warp Gate because we have so many Chrono Boosts, which means we're going to always be able to also draw the Colossus and be able to play it. On top of that, having a Tsunami and a Galactic Projection Orb is a secondary kind of win condition, or at the very least, very, very high value option for the deck too. Chrono Boost is almost Blight level efficient. Assimilating Blight? I mean, it's very different from Assimilating Blight. Because it doesn't, it costs more mana, it doesn't have anywhere near the amount of stats, and it doesn't have anywhere near the amount of value of the high roll Death Rattle efficiencies. But the cards it draws are good, but it's no Assimilating Blight. Assimilating Blight is like a top 3 arena card. This is like a top, I don't know, 10 mage card maybe? You can look it up. I'm assuming it's very good. I mean, stat-wise. Yeah, it's like a top 10 mage deck win rate card. And it's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like a top 8 played win rate card. It's very good. Don't get me wrong, you should draft it and as many copies of it as they see fit to bestow upon you, but a Blight is just, when Blight hits, which it hits often, it's definitely better. If Blight is a 10 out of 10, then this card's like an 8 or maybe like an 8.5 if you're just like comparing the two. But this card is definitely better than a low roll Blight, so it is something kind of interesting to think about.
What happened to no one left behind?
Question is, am I at the point where I just start going face and assuming that Colossus might get us there? Maybe assuming is the wrong word. Hoping? Praying? The pilot, bro, pay attention! We've been playing it well, and the deck is strong. There's just such a difference between having a strong deck and having the opportunity to play it well and having, that.
Annihilation commences.
Give me these. This. Just lead into Projection Orb on curve. No Kerrigan yet. This looks like a, shit. Okay, it hit it once first, but let's see where these go. Three face is probably good. Killing the Brood Queen, or allowing us to kill the Brood Queen, is also good. Question is, how many 1-mana 6/6s will this guy play this game? At least 5. Maybe more. Maybe it'll be more. Redbeard would clear the board? Oh, sorry, wrong stream. You tell him. You tell him what Redbeard would do to Wait, that's it?
A smidge of this? Quit breaking the rules.
Solar Flare. There's an interesting proposition.
For Artanis.
I mean, why would I take Solar Flare if I'm making these trades, right? you.
Yes, that's the one.
Maybe I should have just gone face. But that's a good card to get back in the projection orb. I don't have a 5. Means I can't tsunami next turn. I can't. Don't forget to emote whoops after they take the wrong card. I love the suspicious cards where you can kick the opponent. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Is that waking up? I'm gonna die before I can do anything here. Right, it's fine. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna double trade in there. Shoot there. Maybe it's not fine. Okay, so it's got to be. I mean, maybe we have to Colossus to live. We'll see. We'll see what projection orb looks like here. Maybe got outplayed by the opponent. Me? No, I got stream sniped by a hacker. It's very different. Best draw? Probably Naga Giant, right? Naga Giant's been really good. Not the last 5 or 6 games, but the first couple of games we got a lot of 0 mana 8/8s.
Who here can spell?
I deal 2?
Anybody?
Could be a sniper. Oh, this is a known sniper. Only snipes me, though. And dose of coffee on Tuesdays, I think. Maybe I just, gotta do that? No. Corpse! No, now he has 2 corpsicles. Oh no. Probably just Daddy has 2 in hand.
I'll take the anchor.
If it rushed, that would be cool. Guess I'd play it. That's actually pretty good. I mean, I think we're gonna lose, but I think we gave ourselves a chance in this one. Really good hit. I wonder if that's the best thing we could have got there. Okay, corpse. He might only have 6 damage in hand. What are the other cards that could deal damage? A 3rd corpsicle? You could still clear the board. Solar Flare? Oh, so he's guaranteed lethal? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. One that's in his hand. Let's hope he misses it. Looks like he did miss it. Or did he miss the Solar Flare? No, he got the Solar. Did he already cast it? I think he might have already cast it. Did he cast it already? He cast it already? Oh, okay.
Sunwell be praised.
11 is more than 10. 11 is more than 10. Alright, we're going for it. Going for it. Okay, look, all I'm saying, we're either gonna win and go 12, and that's awesome, or we're not going to lose to Kerrigan, or we're gonna lose to Kerrigan, which was discovered by a rogue, and that's okay too. I mean, I'll take it. I think there is a very real debate on whether or not we keep that card or not. We have 4 of them, and we need it. We have to have it. But I also would ideally be playing like a 1, a 2, and a 3 before it. Rogue at 11 is scary. I mean, it's going to be worse than what we just faced. Sure, his deck will be good. Our deck is good. I would assume his deck is better than ours. That doesn't mean he gets to win arbitrarily. But we don't have to lose to a Death Knight. So I'll take that. That's a great draw.
Welcome to the crew.
He's gonna dagger, right? What if he doesn't? What if I just play the Snow Flurry and I can discover something? And if he's daggering and taking 4, that oh, what's going on here? Yeah. Ooh. Interesting. A weapon too, or just a minion? Just a minion. Yeah, it's a good demon there for him. You can do it. I'm trying my best, but 11's good. But I'm gonna try to get 12. And what's that? So he takes objection, right? I'm assuming.
Would fall apart without me.
Has he ever? Oops. What was that? Was that another starship? Oh no. What was that? Door of Shadows. There would be an argument for actually taking Visage there, because you could reasonably assume that this is what I'm gonna play on that turn. That would be a very bold play from a very bald man. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. So we're gonna go 4, 2, get it objected, buff this, kill something, 3, 4, then discount, then do some other crap, and then try to figure out our wretched lives. What is he doing here? More starship pieces. Get this one caught, but I'd rather get this one caught, I think. I'm gonna read chat in a second. Hang on 1 second.
Annihilation.
Okay, DJ Giga, thank you. Wonderful, thank you, it's great. Great to have you here. Good. Is he launching this yet? He could. If he does launch it, oh dear, that's a big problem. That's a colossal problem. Alright, well, we got this figured out, and then we'll have to figure out next turn. Hope that there's something hot in here. There is. And I don't want to make that trade. I don't want to do it. What do we got brewing in here? 2 more? Could be could be okay. People will be so happy if we go 12, won't they? Oh no, is he launching that bad boy? This has rush too? No, this doesn't have rush. Oh shit. Wait, is that what he wants to do? Oh. He's gonna have to spend 5 to launch it again? Still quite bad for me though, huh? Okay,
I'll take the anchor.
People love Wrathguard.
A smidge of this, a pinch.
Oh wait, he doesn't get to choose. These are both so strong. Let's take that. This one. That one. For a moment I thought he was gonna get to choose, but I'd rather have a spell than anything. Looks kind of bad. Yeah, that's...
Yes, that's the one. fun?
Excuse me? You just like snap picked the third, far and away the third best card there? When I take the best card, they take the best card. And chat tells me I should have taken the worst card. Want to take the worst card? They take the worst card. Kerrigan is my favorite StarCraft character, but she is so unlikable here. Yeah, we don't like Kerrigan in this game. Unless I have her, and then we are a fan then. They always take the middling card. Yeah, then they take the middling card and lather, rinse, and repeat. Repeat the analysis. Alright, top deck Tsunami. No armor for him. Do like the prospect of no armor. What I drew there was in fact
Wrong ingredient.
nothing. His board is gone.
Too full.
His pirate is gone. She was so fun in Heroes of the Storm. Who was fun in Heroes of the Storm? I was a Heroes of the Storm god. I think they mean Kerrigan. Down to 21. Uh-oh. I don't know what that does. Oh, God. Oh, no, not this again. Wait, is that in here? Oh.
I found a sea urchin.
That's right. This one doesn't have armor.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
I'm not looking because I don't want him to know. Don't want him to see. I'm hiding. Boys and boys, we've done it. We've done the dang thing. I played the elemental and threw away the spells so that we could be targeted here in case there was anything on board. 12 is the maximum amount of wins you can go. Heck yeah. That feels really stupendous. GG, Redbeard OP. We've done it. We've done it again. 12 wins. GG. That was hard, Aura. I was motivated. I was inspired by your generosity. And I thought, you know what? I better go 12. Collect some just rewards. Oh my god, I even got a banker. Is that card in? No, that card's probably not in right now, huh? Good job, Redbeard. Goodbye, chat. Alright, bye, Finchy.